So, accusing me of stealing from my job, accusing me of being a child molester, accusing me of battering people and all sorts of horrible things, lying on applications, faking loans, getting a free ride in school and changing it till I had to pay, and working during the time and doing all other things at the time that other people saw, accusing me of saying, pretending that I was a rich person, accusing me of walking around, what was it, walking around dressed up in sale items and pretending that it wasn't sale. That's it's all crazy people. They're mentally ill people, and they target these mentally ill people because they're easy to provoke. And when you're not easy to provoke, they going at you, keep going at you, keep going at you. Let me tell you the third part of a mortal sin. The person must have sufficient freedom of the will. Now, you know, I keep talking about free will, and what that means. Free will means your ability to do something without any sort of pressure on you, the freedom to choose, like I haven't had. I did a video called Duress, meaning I'm under constant duress. The ability for me to think clearly, not have my head swollen, not have people talking to me, not have my brain throbbing and pulsing, not having people talking in the background, meaning anything that I do has, in order to for it to be a mortal sin, a very serious offense in the eyes of God, has to be free will. I have to understand what I'm doing wrong. And what was it has to be very serious. Nothing they've accused me of fits any of these. It's not even sins. So what they did was this mortal sin. It was a crime, and they keep doing it knowingly. So there's a key element there, which is that you must know you're doing the wrong thing. It has to be serious, and you must do it of your free will. That's them. They're the mortal sinners. What I wanted to talk about is that I'm not going to change my race. I'm not going to change the people I grew up with. They were all different groups of people. I'm not going to judge, unlike them, people who might have a difference of political opinion, who may make mistakes if they are being targeted. That's how I started with this channel. I said, this something weird is happening to me, and I'm coming on camera and I'm taking a chance. I may be the only person going through this, but this started in 2016 for me. I found a video where I said, maybe prior to 2016, it wasn't done professionally, but something changed in 2016. This must have been professionally done. Meaning, someone might stalk you and keep calling you, not a big deal. But having that person's voice everywhere I go, big deal. That's a big difference. So they said they're going to catch me on little teeny tiny things because I won't look so perfect. First of all, the fact that anyone would ever think I looked so perfect is ridiculous. But that's their mindset. That's their mindset. So you're going to pick at me with little teeny tiny little things until I snap. I'm not snapping. I'm not. So in that sentence I just said, or the many sentences before it, I said I'm not changing from people who I like and who I will not judge from their opinions, whether it's political, if it's offensive. I'm not changing. I'm telling you why. These are the types of people I grew up with. I would never be at this point where I can look over thousands. Now I think I have like 2,600 videos. So when I say thousands, I mean more than one, more than two, almost 3,000 videos. And I'm even listening to them pick over the little teeny tiny things and saying, what's the big deal? That's how I was raised. You don't like the way I was raised, you're not around me anyway. I can't understand. Not one person who's been around me in my life, even the people whose names I said are involved, could ever accuse me of being a horrible person. In writing, they've said I wasn't. They wanted to keep in touch with me and keep me in their lives because whether they said it's because I bring good things, or maybe it's because I have faith in something. And it doesn't have to be a Catholic faith. It's faith in anything. They even mentioned it repeatedly. I believe all religions worship the same God. There's only one God. I don't believe that there are multiple gods. Well, that some people do. That's your opinion, but I still think every god that you might think that it's multiple is just coming from one god. They were upset because I found this yesterday on Sunday. So going back to what I was saying that they said about me. So for me, Sunday is a special day. It's a day when you should not work. We fought too long, too many decades to have a 5 day work week to now all of a sudden you have to work 7 days a week. They're going in the wrong direction. I'm a Democrat. We fought for this. That's why I support Democrats. So let me go from what they were talking about to what I want to talk about. I'll be right back. So here's a catalog, and I'm trying to get a better image of this. Do you see how a lot of crafters are always putting like cups on under bowls and pedestals? It's in the catalog. These are high-end looks. So something the talkers or the voices or the V2K, I've called them several things, the walnuts, the nonsensicals, the schemy scammy said is that once people can see that the things we do as crafters aren't crazy, they're high-end looks. And what I think happened was over